Well, welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, and you tuned into the Cammie Grayson Show. And today is Artist Network, and I have a very, did I say very special friend today. He goes by the name of Angelico McKinney. Lico Mac is in the
Yeah.
house from
Hey, hey.
from the Special Case Specialty days, way back in the time.
Oh man.
Lico, welcome to the
Hey, hey.
show.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Queen. Glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh my
Man, it's a
gosh.
pleasure. It's a
Yeah.
pleasure. Yeah, how's
Where you
everything been
been all
going?
these years?
I know, right? That's the question. Hey, been trying to live. We're just trying to live, and as you can see, I'm living right now. As you can tell by my uniform I have on. I got my
Okay.
your mental health matters hat on, but everything else is what I do. I've been driving buses for 7 years, almost 7 years, but still doing a lot of community activism,
Mm-hmm.
and started a nonprofit called Trust BeforeTragedy, and got a lot of great people surrounding me as far as other community activists.
Okay.
My wife, she's very supportive, family as well. So we just out here in Fort Worth, city of Worth, as I call it. Trying to live this thing we call life out here.
Oh
Can't
my
complain at
God.
all.
So
Yes, ma'am.
the last performance I saw, um, we were at the Dallas Museum of Art, and I had my
Okay.
recital, and you guys came and performed. Do you remember that?
I do.
Downtown
I do.
Dallas.
Man, vaguely. I do remember it though. You know what me and AB talk about mostly is when we was in the competition at the club, and I think we danced, we rapped, and I think I did a little comedy. Tried to do
Hmm.
some comedy back then at age 21. That mess was terrible, but I say I'm gonna try it anyway. But anyway, those some good old days, man. But I do remember that you had us in a lot of great places as managing Traversatile at the time. It was you had us. I remember even AB had brought up to me about the interview we did with was it Nipsey? Was it what was
Nippy, Nippy
yeah,
Jones.
Nippy Joe. Yeah, yeah. You got
Yeah,
us in
they
there.
want to
I
flow,
mean,
baby.
man. I mean, you had some great connections, and you did a great job with us. I appreciate everything you done for Traversatile. In those days. I mean, was we called Traversatile back? Yeah, we was called
Yeah.
Traversatile back then. I was gonna say I don't remember what we called that. We had so many names, but I just appreciate go through those names. Say we've been Black Hype, we've been a lot of different things,
Oh my
but
gosh.
we just thank you for seeing what you saw in us and man, you took us to a lot of great spots and you exposed us to a lot of great things and I'm forever grateful for what you done
Well, thank
for
you
us.
so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes,
Those were the fun days. I mean, I remember we were doing the Steve Harvey Club. We were doing all kinds of stuff, just like things just kind of progressed, started
yes.
off doing this, then I ended up doing that, then I ended up doing this. And then, it's kind of like I think I've really lived my life. If
Yeah.
someone was to ask me if you've done everything you wanted to do in life, I have. I've done everything
Uh-huh.
I wanted to do. I did. I mean, I wanted to write a book. I wanted to have my mentoring program with the kids. I wanted to have a dance studio. I wanted to manage people. I mean, I did all of it.
Wow. 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 And I guess what I can't say that. I can't say I mean I've done a few things, but just to be able to say you've accomplished those goals short term and long term is a great thing to be able to say. And even at the age we are now, it's great. And for you to say that is so I'm pretty sure inspiring to other people, definitely to me. That is so inspiring to me because a
Thank
lot of
you.
people can't say that. But if we keep living and we keep pursuing those dreams, like I say, you to me, you always been a boss. You have always been a boss to me, you know what I'm saying? And you go after it. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling you, you go after it. You take the bull by the horns, you don't know. No, it's not. No, it's not acceptable around here. No, we can't. It's never
Gotta keep
I don't believe
going.
it was man, I'm telling you, I don't believe it was ever in your vocabulary from being around you, and so it might not say not right now, but it would never no, and so but like I said, I always looked up to you and admired you all the time, even
Oh,
even
thank
even
you.
as of today. I
Thank
sure do.
you.
Yes, I
Oh,
really
that's
do.
wonderful. And this is the thing that I like about social media because I can keep up with everybody. I don't have
Right.
to say hello to you every single day, but as long as I know you're there, It's like, okay,
Yes.
I can keep up with Lico. I
Right.
see what's going on. Oh, he's married now. Okay. So I'm
Yeah.
able to keep up through social media. I mean, people don't realize I got 5,000 people on my social media, and I know pretty much everybody that's on there. That's
Wow.
amazing.
That is. Oh
That's
my
amazing.
goodness. I
And
sure
so,
can't say that.
yeah, I mean, I have either met them in high school, college, work, work environment, shows, from doing book signings.
Wow.
I mean, pretty much everybody's on my social media. I've met them in person.
Wow, wow, wow. And when I started my social media account, I was tossing everybody in my. I didn't know what to do. I had just learned really how to work a phone. I ain't gonna say work a phone, but technology itself. And I was like just tossing everybody on my Facebook. I was like, man, I didn't know who you was, man. I was like, just get on here. I was doing a lot of promoting, and I thought that's what I was doing with promoting. But at the
Mhm.
same time, throwing trash in the mix with what I need to. Now I don't know how to remove nobody. So hey, what the heck,
Well, keep them there, because you
yeah,
still got good stuff going on. And so, just
yeah,
and then and this show is really, really basically about you. I want to know what you've
okay,
been doing. I know you're still doing
yeah,
music, so tell us
yes.
about your current. You had a project not too long ago too that you sent me, and
Yes,
it was positive. So it looks
yes,
like you're on the positives, the motivational type thing that you got going on now.
yes. Me and AB now always been commercial. We never cursed in our music anyway. That was something that we
Right,
never
right.
were. We always was commercial, and that's probably why we ain't never go nowhere because we were so commercial. But we enjoyed being commercial, um, and as of now, like I said, I remarried, and the lady in my life right now, she's very supportive. She's been there.
Good.
We've been 4 years. It'll be in May that we've actually been together. October will be our anniversary, our fourth year anniversary. But
Nice.
of course, like I was telling you earlier offline, that I have, my kids. I have about 8 kids. Not counting my kids, my extended family.
Hmm.
I have 11 kids. I have about 15 grandkids
Wow.
together. So yeah, life has been good. I've been fruitful. Sometimes things about your life you wish you could do better and wish you would have done better. But as of now, you can't take them back, and you just try to live. And they're doing pretty good. They're doing their thing here, and that's all. I still have one that's in school. She'll be in high school next year. So,
Okay.
um, but besides that, it's been great. Life's been great. And about the projects, yes, I've still been doing interviews as well because we did try TV for about 6 years, me and AB,
Mhm,
which we got into doing that type of thing of filming and editing and
mhm.
that kind of great stuff, and did that for about 6 years from like '05 to 2012, and we interviewed a lot of great people, businesses, and artists, just as we're doing here.
Mhm.
Um, and so as we came to do with that, and I started thinking on my birthday when I turned 50 last year, a lady named Miss Carol from Community Step Up and asked me that I want to get my certificate for mental health first aid. And
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
okay. I said, okay, yeah. And they have adult, and I got my adult and my children's, my child's certificate. Uh, so I was like, yeah, I'll do that. So as I did it, I said, man, you know what? I want to start using all my talents that
Yeah.
I have, to start exposing people again and exposing
Mhm,
what I do. And
mhm.
that's when I wrote the rap here about mental health. And I said, let me put something together. And I only performed it a couple of times. Actually, this Saturday, I will be performing as well with this event called Grooming Groovy Guys for Girls. So it's a young men's event from 14 to 18. So we're
Nice.
talking to young men. So yeah, yeah. So I'm happy to be there as we mentor kids in the middle schools. I performed it there, and so it's a great song. I think it really inspires. I've sent it to my sisters and family members, and have gotten great response from it. And I just enjoyed writing it. It's real. It was short. It was just like what I wanted it to be.
Right.
When you said about your life, that's what that song reminded me of. It was just where I wanted it to go. And it was short. It was just impactful, and it was all me. I did everything, all the voices and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Playing around on the computer, trying to do something different. So I did everything on that song, along with the song you're talking about, which is a Juneteenth song that we actually done as well. And with the Juneteenth song, we did that last year, me, AB, and E1.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're working on a voting song right now. We're working on voting. So
Okay.
that we should have that within the
Dallas
next month.
Cowboy song too.
Yeah. Oh yes, we did the Dallas. Yeah, you know we Cowboy fans, so we. I'm sorry. I have some young ladies here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm live on the podcast right now. How y'all do? I got some ladies right here. They trying to ask me some questions. Hey,
Hello.
that's okay. Yes, ma'am. Well, all the shops are down. I'm sorry, y'all. I drive city buses, so that's why they asking me where everything. Yeah, they probably think I'm security too. All the shops are down this way. Have you been down this way? Okay, but mostly you probably have to go to a mall. But most of the shops are down in this area, right along in this square here. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. No problem. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm so sorry. They think I'm security. They think I'm They think I'm a little bit of everything, which I've done that as well. Again, excuse me, y'all. But those songs they meant a lot to me. They mean a lot, and so I started getting to the point to where I'm just using my talents to reach out to my people, to start getting us more aware of how important voting is, how
Mm-hmm.
our mental health is, and how Juneteenth, because the grandmother Juneteenth. Matter of fact, the story about that, Miss Opal, she took me to college when I was 18 years old. She took me to Wiley College when I was 18. Miss the
Mm-hmm.
grandmother of Juneteenth, the one who been fighting for Juneteenth that you see on the news all the
Mm-hmm.
time. The
Mm-hmm.
great woman. She actually drove me down to Wiley College, which I didn't stay, which I should have, but I didn't. So I kind of kick myself all the time for not doing that. But she wanted to see me strive and do better because she knew I had something better in me and that I
Mm-hmm.
didn't see. And which I didn't, as a young man, the way it happened, it was just a little bit uncomfortable for me. So I just stopped it all, which I never should have done that. So I just tell young people right now, please hang in there. Don't give up. Don't give up. Hang in there. It might be tough, but once you get, man, life is going fast. It seems life is flying to me. And
Mm-hmm.
if I just would have known how patient, if I would have been a little bit more patient, I could probably be on the radio right now doing radio things or things of that nature because that's what I like to do. If I would have kept striving for those things, but
Right.
but life has just been great, and just writing music. We're getting back into doing that. We're gonna be performing on Juneteenth. We're gonna be performing those three songs: the cowboy song, the my mental health matter song, and we'll be performing the cowboy song because the other guys are cowboy fans too. So go Cowboys! I know
Hey.
I know I'm gonna get hated on some people. But that's how it done. We rep that star down here, so it is what it is.
Okay, so what I would like for you to do, we have the mental health song, right? So we're gonna play it. You get your permission.
Sure. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Go ahead. I want to see what the family think about it.
Okay, and can you see the words SKST Radio Artist Network? Introduce yourself and give us a drop.
Hey, what's up, family? It's your boy Lico Mac here on SKST Radio Artist Network, and you're about to hear my new single, "Your Mental Health Matters," because it does.
It's good to me.
Yeah. Sometimes we be alone and our mind just thinks about all different kinds of things. Who doesn't love us? Who doesn't care about us? It's not true. We gotta understand that if something is going on, we have to talk about it because our mental health is important. Your mental health
Matters. Your mental health matters. Your mental health matters. Your mental health matters.
Listen up.
Listen up, young people, because this is important. You have to talk about it, especially if you're hurting. You can't keep it bottled up. You can't keep it tucked away. You got to find that one person to hear what you have to say. It can be your mother, father, preacher, a coach, a counselor, even your teacher. It can be your family member, just someone you can trust. You might even have to cry, but don't be scared to open up. It's okay to play sports, even video games, but don't play with your mental health, because that can lead to other things like drug use, depression, even suicide. Don't let your troubles hide. Talk about how you feel inside. It helps. Believe me, you will feel better. We love you, young people, so call this a love letter. See, life ain't easy, but believe me, you can make it. Surround yourself with good people in case you can't shake it. Your mental health matters. That's the bottom line. Your mental health matters. Had to say it too far. Your mental health matters. Just let it soak in, because your mental health matters to your family and your friends. Come on. Your mental health matters. Come on, y'all. Hey, your mental health matters. Your mental health matters. Your mental health matters. This when I go to my dancing part. Mental health matters. Y'all can't see the wave and all that, but I get into my little dance right there. Mental health, man. I show them little kids that these old folks we can get down too, you know what I'm saying? Some of these ligaments still work, you know. Yeah. But your mental health matters, y'all. Your mental health matters. Yeah, come on. Your mental health. Yeah. Your mental health.
Who did the lyrics?
What's that? I wrote the lyrics. I wrote it. Like I say, when I was just, how can I explain it? I know I wanted to do it. So I actually went, and I thank you so much. I hope y'all enjoyed that, because your mental health does matter. I went to, I got it off of YouTube. I got the track off of YouTube. And I was like, man, I'm trying to find something that grabbed me. I want it to be a slow track, because I want to write it out to where people can understand what I'm saying. I wanted them to make sure they understood what I was saying. So that's why it's kind of slow a little bit, so kids can really grasp, oh, dang, okay. You know, so I wrote it to that track. I found the track and I loved it. I said, oh, this is nice. It was short enough. And it was just, just long enough for me to do what I had to do with it, man. And honestly, what did you think about it?
I actually liked the song. I couldn't decide if that was you doing the kid's voice or if it was some real kids doing the kid's voice.
Right. At the time, I didn't have no kids around me, so I just did what they did, a key change. You could use the octaves and change the octaves of your voice, and that's where it came from. And like I said, everything just really played out beautiful. It worked out just fine. And I added that last part, your mental health matters. I was riding on a bus one day and listening to it, and I didn't have that part. I said, well, damn, I want to add that when I get home. And when I added it, it seemed like it just woke the song up, just that little piece at the end, Yeah. And but yeah, that's what it's just so dear to me, and how I think about our mental health, because we think that people are something wrong with our people, but it's not what's wrong with somebody. It's what we've been through, what happened to them, And so that's the importance. We got to understand how important it is that we all been through something. We all have, some kind of mental situation going on, at different levels or whatever. So, but I just hope it was impactful and it helped somebody understand. You just got to have that one person that you can go to. You have one. If you have one you can go to, it will help you, make better decisions in your life, and may help you out of a grave situation. Right. So find you that one person. Yeah, find you that one person you can talk to, and it can make a difference in your life. If you have more than that, that's great. But that one can definitely make a difference as well.
Yeah, it's the jewel. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So you got performances coming up, and so what's next though? What's next for Lico?
Well, right now, we actually working on where my pastor has his church. We are working on a fundraiser for the church because we want to convert it into a school. We already have a garden in the back of there. We're working on a garden, but we actually really want to expand more with the youth and grab them and really help, because there has been a lot of, I'm not sure where you're from, if there has been a lot of shootings, a lot of, oh man, how can I say, senseless violence,
Mm-hmm.
here in our community. And we want to we want to have we uproar when the police kill, do something to us. But when we
Right.
do it to ourselves, we're more numb, and so we're trying to we want our people, period, to make better choices.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on the fundraiser to do the church, which it'll slash event center,
Mm-hmm.
because we will be using it for different things. But definitely a school, but that's in the far future. A lot of great events we have. We have a call coming up. We do a monthly call, one with the Brotherhood as well,
Mm-hmm.
um, which was started back in 2017. So we go out and we do like a boots on the ground effort to take resources to our people. So we have
Mm-hmm.
community involvement in apartment complexes,
Okay.
especially where there's been violence. We go try to take we'll take pamphlets, we'll take information, job information,
Mm-hmm.
just talk to our people about loving on each other, how to handle our differences besides using guns and knives and fighting and things of that nature. So
Okay.
and we want everybody to make it home. We want everybody to make it
Yeah, and
home.
that's what's important. That's
Yes,
exactly what's
yeah,
important.
yeah, very, very important to me, because somebody has a loved one somewhere, and when you do something to that one person, you're not just affecting that one person, you're
Right.
affecting the family, you're affecting the whole family. That's on both ends. If you go to jail, you're affecting your family. And if the one in the hospital or something happened to you on that end, it's affecting the family as well. So we got to understand that there's people attached to us no matter where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Even as I stand here and talk to you right now, my family is attached to me. If something was to happen to me right now, somebody's gonna call my family. You know what I'm saying? They're
Right.
gonna have to rush wherever.
Absolutely.
So yeah, we gotta understand that people are attached to us, so we gotta think before we react. You know what I mean? So don't let that 20 seconds of not thinking give you 20 years, and now you're wondering why. So it's a lot of different things. So that's when we try to get our people on. Let's think before we do things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, do these crimes or whatnot.
Well, I want to put you in contact with one of our podcast hosts that's on SKST Radio Network. And one of her shows, she has a healing mind, body, and soul type thing. And so right
Yes.
now she has a podcast called Healing for the Mind. And I think
Okay.
what you're doing is pretty much on her, what she's doing on her platform. And I think you guys
Yes.
might have some interesting stories to share, and might
Okay.
even get her intro out of it. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to do that. Share whatever I can, because the more we talk about it, the better we are. I do a little talking. I also do. I don't know. I heard if you heard of Legal Shield before.
Hmm. Hmm.
Of Legal Shield, I'm a Legal Shield associate as well. So we try to protect our people in those aspects as well, as far as getting a will, a trust,
Hmm. Hmm.
just being legal ready at all times. And now, with this being on our phone, it's an app now. It's not a card like it used to be. Legal Shield has an app, so you can take it there, and it's a great thing to have. It's just something to keep our people protected. That's what we all about. To make
Yeah,
sure we get home safe to our families, and we can keep loving our people, and they can keep loving
yeah,
us. Yeah, yeah,
absolutely, absolutely.
exactly.
Well,
Yes,
Lico,
ma'am.
I really enjoyed you. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing your music with us. And
Thank
this
you.
is not goodbye. This is
No,
I'll see you the next song, right?
yes, 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 yes. I love to come back and do and let you hear the Juneteenth or anything. And you're welcome to use anyone if you wanted to use it. Once I get the voting one done, I'll send it to you and let you check it out. And
Okay.
anybody a part of the SKST network, radio network, can use anything that I do. You don't have to need. Hey, I'm giving you permission right now. You can use it. Me, AB, we still on it. I got
Tell
E1.
AB
Yeah,
I said
E1.
hello. I miss him. I was like, is that AB on there? So
Yeah,
tell him I said
yeah.
hello.
I sure will. I sure will. And again, thank you so much, Cammy, for all you're doing for the community and getting the word about things, what people are doing. It's great for the exposure that people need. And what you're doing is it's been great. It didn't just
Well,
be great. For those that don't know, she been great a long time ago. So
thank you.
hey, I'm just letting you know. I want you to know it from my mouth that you're awesome. You're awesome, queen, and keep doing your thing, sister. Keep doing your thing.
Well, thank you, Lico, and you keep doing
You're
your
welcome.
thing too. I'm very proud of you, and like I said, I'm watching. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
every
we're
step
doing that.
you take.
Yeah,
I'll be watching you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Look, it's
Yeah,
still
thank
got
you,
that
sir.
management hat on.
I mean,
Still got that
yes,
management
yes.
hat on.
Yes, yeah. When I saw the name, I said, yeah, that's she bouncing. She's straight bouncing. And I mean, and not a bad bouncing. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, you're very respectful. But you know, when you over people, it's not that you disrespect anybody. It's just you're bouncing. You're just doing great things, and you're CEO, and you know what I'm saying, all that great stuff. So
Well,
it's just a
thank
beautiful thing to see. Because like I said, I'm watching. I see you too. So keep doing great things. I'm
it goes
praying
both
for you and
ways.
much success. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so
Yes,
much. Okay,
yes.
guys. Until next week, SKST Radio. Lico, tell everybody bye.
Hey, everybody, y'all have a good day. Thank you again, Miss Cammy. Thank the producer. Thank you so much, my brother, for helping out, man. Appreciate you. Peace and blessings to everybody.
All right.
Love
Bye
you, and ain't
bye.
nothing you can do about it.
Okay. Hey, I don't know what's going on with your sound. You sound like a robot. Like you walked too far away from your phone. Mm-mm.
I do not know.
Well, okay, we got one more, and there's no breaking that one. We're just gonna talk straight through.
Okay.
The 8 o'clock, and then when I say let's go, or I'll text you, let's go. Hey T, go to the 8 o'clock. We just finished this one.
You're off big time.
I'm off.
It's still recording. You know that, right?